Hey guys, I have another eyeshadow palette video today. So I've done my little random number generator and it came up with 62, and 62 on my little sheet is the Morphe Brushes 35M palette. So that's what we're playing with today. So for those of you who haven't seen it, this is the 35M Boss Mood. Looks like this. Super pretty, has some really pretty green shades, some purples, some pinks, oranges, you know, it's a very all-round beautiful palette. This came out 2 years ago, I think. And yeah, I picked it up because I'm a sucker for green, and yeah, and today I actually think I'm going to play with some of the greens, which I'm really nervous about. You know, I feel like lately all of the eyeshadow looks I've done I've kind of liked, so I'm worried that we're about to do one that I'm not gonna like. But I feel like every time I would usually pick up this palette, I would play it safe. I would play with the pinks and the oranges. You can even see in the pan that the only really shades that are touched are like the purples, oranges, pinks. So I'm like, today, let's break out of that, you know? I feel like picking up this palette, when everyone would see the palette, they would want me to play with the greens. And then if you guys saw a video where we played with the purples and the pinks, you'd be like, Dad, you know? So, yeah. Today, we're going out of my comfort zone. Although my eyelids are very stained, which is a big pain in the bum. Hopefully that won't ruin anything. But anyway. Okay, so just trying to kind of think about where we're going to take this and how we're going to do it. I think the very first shade I'm going to take is like this green in the middle. It's kind of like in between of the the brightest and the kind of like dullest green. It's like a in between of those two shades. So that's what we're doing. It's weird because green and blue is like my favorite colors for eyeshadow. Like, I think they look the prettiest and I love them, but they're the ones that I play with the least because they scare me a lot. I think green and blue eyeshadow looks are so gorgeous. But yeah, I like to kind of stay in my bubble of what I know works well and what I know will look pretty. And yeah, so I buy a lot of greens and blues, and I don't experiment with them a whole lot. So today we are changing that. Okay. I've got to keep on moving. First, I'm just going to give my mirror a wash with some micellar water. Because it's a little bit dirty and it's a little bit hard to see. Let's go. We're taking that green first, and we're just putting it in the crease. I'm so scared. It's already going a bit of a funny color because of that pink underneath. Damn it. Anyway. We will be doing a cut crease today as well. I've already decided. I had to plan this one out because there is like so many ways that this can go wrong. So I just wanted to make sure that I had this one like fully planned out and you know, thought through so that we come up with something nice rather than just getting here and putting on some random colours and then it becoming a disaster. There's certain colours that I feel like you could chuck on super like willy-nilly and they'll always look pretty. Green? Not one of those colours. Even like the master of makeup, Nikki Tutorials, hates playing with green eyeshadow. So, okay. The next shade I'm going to take is like the brightest green out of the palette. And I'm gonna run that over. I'm just doing this like pretty slowly, just so that we can build everything up slowly and make sure it's all like blended, and you know, just kind of get everything right, I guess. As I said, I feel like there's a lot of chances for this to go wrong, so I'm just trying to eliminate those chances. I need to clean my brushes. Look at this. Look at this. My whole arm is like covered because none of my brushes are clean. I'm gonna take this fluffier brush and use this to kind of blend everything, I guess. Get rid of any harshness. Then I think I'm gonna take like the darkest green in the palette, which is this one here. On the camera it looks black. It's not black. It's like a very deep green. Almost black, but not. This color here has a lot of fallout. Okay, then we're gonna take that fluffy brush again. Okay, I'm gonna go off camera and do a cut crease and then I'll be back. Okay, so I've cut my crease now and I'm actually just gonna jump back into the dark green shade and use this small brush to blend that. I feel like this shade is a little bit patchy. Like here. I don't know how well you can see that, but that is annoying. I'd go in there, but I feel like that is kind of standard with darker shades, but still. Like, I'm able to kind of press it onto there, and then as soon as you try and blend it, it like fades away again, so I'm not loving it. I feel like if I did this look again, I would take the shade like one like down from this, if that makes sense, like just in darkness, like the shade less dark than this, because it is quite hard to work with, and I feel like kind of doesn't match this look as well as maybe the other one would have. Anyway, okay, so now I'm going to choose a shimmer, and I really think that I want to take like this one here. I feel like that would look really nice. I'm just going to spray my brush. So I feel like this is a look that would look really nice with some chunky glitter, but I feel like this shade is too close to the matte shadows, so it kind of isn't giving the effect that I was after. I might put another shimmer over the top, we'll see. I feel like it just looks a little bit too close, like in colour. And I'm really not liking that dark shade on the edge. The edge? The edge? Why did I say it like that? I think I might take like this green shade. Where is it? This one. And I might put that on like the outer half of the eye. That improves it a little, because like they're pretty similar in colour, but it's just that slight little variation. Okay, let's fix this outer corner up. because at the moment it just looks like a black stripe. I'm actually going to take the green shimmer and place it kind of over the top of it. Like where it meets on the cut crease. Just to help kind of fade it in a little bit. I'm going to take the second darker shade. I'm going to take this one. And use that to try and blend it out. So yeah, I'm not a fan of the dark green. Because it just was very hard to work with. Didn't blend, wasn't like evenly distributed. I feel like it wouldn't. It was darker in some places than others. Like I feel like that side looks a little bit better. We are also going to put liner on, which will help as well, but yeah, if I was ever going to do this look again, I would just go straight for that, the first green shade. Okay, I feel like that's kind of going to have to do. I don't think I'm going to get it much better than that, but what I will do is take a little cotton bud and some micellar water. I don't know why I just foamed it up, that's not going to help me at all. And then I'm just going to clean up the edge. I can't remember if I said, but we're going to do liner as well, so that will help. Overall, like, I'm not mad at it. Like, I feel like it looks okay. It's just like that one colour in the edge. I feel like we could have done without that. And I'm just going to take a little cotton paddy thing and just clean up the fallout and stuff. See, like, if it wasn't this video, so like for this kind of eyeshadow palette series thing, I'm trying like not to add too many extras, like, you know, like stealer glitter and glows and stuff. Like I will if it's absolutely necessary to make like a look work, but like just for the most part, I feel like I'm trying to kind of just use the palette. Like I'll obviously add lashes and like concealer to make cut creases and eyeliner and stuff, because I feel like those kind of things like majority of people have, like at least one eyeliner, one like concealer for cut creases and stuff. So but I'm trying not to add like stealer glitter and glows and stuff. But if I was like to improve this look, I would probably add like a stealer glitter and glow like in the cut crease to make it like a bit more cohesive, or however you say that word, or you know what I mean. But yeah, okay, so for eyeliner I'm going to take my Focala, no, I know, I said it the other day, Focalia, I think. I probably still didn't even say it right. And I'm gonna use this. Just a little wing, I feel like that'll look nice. I'm actually going to take a little bit of my concealer here and get a straight edge brush and use that to just clean this wing up. Blend it out. And then I'm actually just going to take some micellar water on that brush and get rid of it. Okay. Now I'm going to go off camera, do my lashes and all that kind of stuff, and then I'll be back to show you the finished look. Okay, so this is the finished look. I used the SoJo Beauty lashes today in the style Baby Girl. I'm actually in the middle of filming a lash try on haul and I'm obsessed. This is my first time ever wearing any of their lashes. I got sent them like last year around like Christmas time, and it's taken me this long to film. I feel like I'm honestly the worst person in the world, but this is how the look turned out and I gotta say I'm obsessed. So yeah, there we go. Turns out that I'm not incapable of makeup, because I really thought this was going to turn out to be trash, but I really like it. I'm really impressed. I think it looks really nice. I did have trouble with that outer corner shade, as you guys know, like the darkest one. But overall, I feel like I really like the palette. I mean, one dud shade out of like 35 shades isn't bad. I really love the rest of them, and yeah, I think this palette is beautiful. I'm really happy with the look that I came up with, and you guys can obviously see that I got it to work. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!